Hi everybody, Janelle from Black Barn. It's molasses cookies time. Molasses cookies is one of those things that feels like comfort food to me. These cookies have a crusty outside and a soft, spicy inside. I've already emptied the contents of the bag into the bowl and I've given them a quick whisk. Incorporate some air. And I've put together the wet ingredients, which in this case is 1 egg, half a cup of butter, and we also need molasses. A quick little tip with molasses. Molasses tends to stick to whatever it touches. Use a little spray in your measuring cup and then add your molasses in. This way when you dump the molasses out, there won't be as much sticking to the cup. And then my egg and butter mixture. In this case, I'm using flaxseed meal and grapeseed oil. Take your time with mixing this up. This is a larger dry mix, and so it takes a little bit of a little time to incorporate the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. On occasion, especially if you're using substitutions for eggs or for butter or dairy in general, you might need to add a little bit of liquid, additional liquid. So just sparingly add a little bit of water and then keep mixing until you get the consistency that you want. The consistency of the batter should be that it rolls on top of itself, and that's when you know that you're ready to start forming the cookies into balls. I use a melon baller to get, for one, a consistent shape, and secondly, this makes a nice size for the resulting cookie. I roll the ball in sugar and then place them on the cookie sheet. These cookies will spread when they're baking, so you need to give each one a little bit of real estate so that there's room to spread so that they're not touching when they're done. And then once the pan is filled, I'm going to take a glass and coat the glass with a little bit of sugar, smush down the cookies. Molasses cookies go in 375 for about 7 to 9 minutes. These cookies look great coming out of the oven. Make sure you take them off the pan relatively quickly or they're going to stick. And the molasses cookies are done. We did a little bit of a treat with molasses cookies. We put some ice cream, even though it's not ice cream, it's non-dairy frozen dessert, but we call it ice cream at our house. This happens to be coconut milk ice cream, and we made little ice cream sandwiches out of these guys. These are also great dipped into yogurt. You can also just use these as dipping into ice cream, or they're great just plain. Enjoy.